shit. Shit. Bah. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Where am I? Oh, no. Everything's already going bad. Okay, hang on. Where am I? Oh, fuck, I'm way too big. There I am, but I'm too big. I gotta downsize myself. At least my sound is working. I should have done this before my stream. I am a stupid. Okay, hang on. Uh, please? Oh, no, that's my sound alerts and my game capture. No. Oh dear. Everything is bad. Everything is broken, and I need my OBS to work with me, not against me. It's me. But I need to make myself smaller, and I need to make my window smaller, and everything is broken. So yeah, we're playing Evil today. Uh, uh-oh. I think it's crashing. I think OBS is crashing. Okay. We're good. We Gucci. Let's make this smaller. Get my sound alerts window back in here. I really should have done this while I was setting up. I hit the, or I should have done this before I was setting up, because then if I switched over to this screen, it would have, okay, but we can put the desktop audio on now. PRPR Live channel. Get me up, please. Make me small. Mess me up beyond all recognition. For what it's worth, I'll do it again. With no consequence, I will do it again. Harder, so hold me down. Jump the gun, bust a cap in the ground. So hey, how are you out there, cuties? How's everybody doing? I'm doing, apart from having my my Twitter account hacked, and among other things, still being sick. I'm not doing terrible. Big nary to stomp on the bad people. Hell yeah. Uh, let's make it this size. That looks. And let's move the sound alerts window back over here. All right. Now, oh hey, it's not picking up my game music. I wonder if I turned my game music off. Oh, there it goes. So, today we be playing Evil, and I got a hangover. Oh, whoa, I've been drinking too much for sure. I'm sorry, Lily. I hope you feel better. Cheshire, ayo, hey, how are you, Cheshire? Civilian casualty. Bah! Hello, civilian casualty. Oh no. Who fired the artillery shells in the residential district? Now look what you've done. That's a war crime. How are you, civilian casualty? I'm glad you're here. All of you, everyone in my chat right now. I'm so happy y'all came to see little old me. Y'all make me want to say, ada, ada. All right, let me see what this, because we should be starting now. if my Discord will. Galea did it before she retired. I guess that's why Galea had to retire. We gotta bring that little mech warrior on trial in The Hague now. Okay, come on. I have to. God, everything is so slow. This is what I don't like about streaming Evil. This with OBS, it's just, it makes my computer lag out the wazoo. I mean, VTubing in general is just, how much can my CPU handle? Let's push it to its absolute limits. We starting? Because I got a stream going. Oh shit, am I an hour early? I'm not an hour early, am I? Oh shit. I think I might be an hour early. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Change of plans. Let's close up Evil just for now. And we're gonna do something different just for... Oh no. Am I still going? Oh wow, Varnus, you're trying to drown me again. Okay, hang on. Hang on. So sorry, bit of a scuff to start, but that's okay. I got a backup plan. Let me just edit my stream info very quickly. Not to worry, I can keep you guys entertained for about an hour before we start Evil, even though I started at the wrong time. Let's do something a bit coffee talk. All right, Varnus, I will get you your that's how appropriate that you gave me a hydrate redeem with what we're going to be switching to. All right, where's the game window? There you are. All right. Hey, you love this game. Nice. All right. Now, yeah, so I was an hour early. We're actually going to be streaming Evil. Yes. Not only that, but it's set in a fantasy universe. So there's like elves, there's orcs, there's a very creepy astronaut. I actually played this before, and that's on my YouTube. Oh, that makes sense that they're an Indonesian company, because one of the things in here is like an Indonesian drink, and I totally failed at making it. Like a loser. Let's load this bitch. No. We continue. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. doctor from Salach Town arresting for experimenting with child cloning. Oh hey, did they arrest the doctor who made me? I switched it, Ice Ice baby. Thank you though, I love you. Let's start the day. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Are you sure that would be okay? Oh, it's Freya. Why is Freya sad? Freya, no. If you need any help, this game has a lot of commentary in clever ways. Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully. I am going to turn down my volume, 'cause ow, my ears. And gracefully. Oh. Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupted? It looks like you're having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Mary was just giving me feedback. How's that looking on my screen? I'm not blocking their windows, am I? It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. I'm going for a Ford critical role voice with this guy. Because, I mean, he kind of looks like Travis Willingham, doesn't he? Lower game volume slightly. Game volume? Alright. Go down. Desktop audio. Down you go. How's that? Is that better? Oh, hey. An anxious boy and his love stories on public transport. The day was hot, sunny, and humid, just like most days in Jakarta. I was standing inside a crowded bus, neither well-functioning air conditioning nor proper ventilation, trying to keep myself productive in the uncomfortable environment by reading my recently bought copy of Haruki Murakami. The Elephant Vanishes while listening to a random playlist on my old iPod. Despite the hellish conditions, you could say I was luckier than most because I was standing near the rear door of the bus, leaning my back on the side seat of a sofa. Leaning my back on the side of a seat, safe enough not to fall out of the bus, breezy enough to breathe freely. As I mentioned, I was on a public bus in Jakarta, so naturally, I needed to be wary with my surroundings, mostly keeping my belongings secure from pickpockets and other human pests. I glanced around the bus several times in between pages, and that's when I saw her. It's hard to describe her. She has no specific characteristic to differentiate her from other women. She was like the perfect example of a girl you would walk past unseeing on the sidewalk every day. A girl you might glance at for a second, then a few steps later it would be hard to remember her hair color, never mind what her eyes, her nose, her mouth looked like. She was standing near the front door of the bus, not leaning on anything or anyone, not touching the bacteria-infested hand grips on the ceiling of the bus, although to be fair, it might have been hard for her to reach that grip anyway. But still, she stood there with perfect balance of a tree rooted in healthy soil. She stood as if someone had silently put the Venus de Milo on the bus and she somehow fit perfectly without anyone noticing it happening. She was wearing a pair of earphones, wired, just like headphones were supposed to be, and a slight smile on her face. She settled her eyes for a few moments. She closed her eyes for a few moments, enjoying the music, only she could hear. Her eyes rarely stayed in one place. They kept wandering around the bus, not too fast like someone anxious, not too slow like someone looking at something specific. Maybe she's the one, I thought. Oh, she's just vibing. This isn't the first time a thought like this has crossed my mind. As a hopeless romantic, seeing any woman who piques my interest, will immediately trigger a story in my imagination. A story of how I'll approach them, get to know them, with the proviso that they're just as I imagine them to be. Start dating, get married, have kids, grow old in their home, and so on and so on. Random cuties, that's what I'll call them. Unicorns among horses. The term doesn't apply to any cute girl I see, of course. It has to be someone special, or at least someone I imagine to be special. Thing is, automatically imagining those stories whenever I happen across a random cutie isn't healthy. It puts a toll on my mind and, of course, my heart. It creates a lot of unhealthy expectations before any opportunities even arise. Oh, shit! She looked at me. We made eye contact for a brief flash of seconds. I immediately returned to my book. Did she notice me staring at her? Did she see what I was thinking? My mind won't stop spinning, overthinking, while my pulse beats double time in my ears. I continue staring at my book. With what's happened, I obviously can't read it properly, but my eyes were looking at the words. But nothing was being processed other than thoughts of her. I glanced back at her. She was staring at me. Eye contact more than once. It has to mean something. Should I approach her and introduce myself? Yes, I should. But what if things go wrong? What's the worst that could happen if we introduced ourselves? First, it's a crowded bus, and moving from the rear door will definitely annoy some people. Second, what if after we approach her, she becomes annoyed and, oh, come on, you're overthinking as nothing bad as usual. Nothing bad will happen, even if she gets annoyed. Don't dismiss me. Nothing bad will happen? Well, she might scream and say I'm a pervert, and the whole bus will beat me to death. Oh, and the worst option. What if we introduce ourselves and then it turns out she's not like what we imagined her to be? All that time and energy will be wasted for years and years of agony. Oh, for everything will be fine. Don't worry so much. No matter what happens, the second... No, there's too much at risk. The debate is still raging in my head. And that's when it happens. We make eye contact again. But this time it lasts longer for a few seconds. And this time she smiled at me. Just a small curve on those perfectly average, beautiful lips. I quickly returned to my book. See, you have to do something. But remember the girl with the violin we saw on the train to Yogyakarta a few years ago? Of course I remember. Exactly. She was just a random person that sat across from me on the train. We don't even remember what month it was, and yet we still remember the maroon coat she was wearing, the violin case she put in the overhead compartment, her reddish hair and that pixie cut, Stop it. That was different, and we might have saved ourselves a lot of embarrassment by not talking to her. The thoughts, the noise, the internal dialogue, it won't stop. I was sweating, but not because of the heat, a cold sweat. This had to stop. Stop! I screamed externally. Everything stopped, and just in this time, my old iPod randomly shuffled to explosions in spaces, the only moment we were alone. I cranked my volume up, put my book in my bag, and just breathed. Yes, I might lose the one chance to meet the only one by doing this, but at least as long as I don't know her, she's perfect. As far as I know, she might be listening to explosions in the space. As far as I know, she might be a big fan of Harukami and Final Dreams 9. As far as I know, she might be single. As far as I know, she might be the 100% perfect match for me that I believe can't exist if my knowledge of her goes any farther than what I know right now. Besides, as the old saying goes, if it's meant to be, it will be. The bus stopped in front of Plaza Senayan, my destination. It was time for me to go. I decided not to look in her direction as I left, knowing that if I looked at her, it would be the last time I ever saw her. That's too hard for a helpless, hopeless romantic like me. I left the bus and enjoyed the warm sun and the breath of fresh air, finally out of that metal Schrodinger's. That's when it happened. I turned my head to the right, and she was there standing alone, enjoying the breeze. Now she was free of the roasting metal box we humans named bus. She turned her head to the left, showing a glimmer of surprise at seeing me standing there. After that, she smiled. So if it's meant to be, it will be. I gotta read this one for you, too. So what's the craziest thing you've ever done in your life? Asked her dating app partner. Pretty bold question to ask on your first date, Akari thought to herself, and in the first hour as well. You sure you want to know the answer? She asked back. Definitely, I think. It's the best I think it's the best icebreaker question, and it's also a good indicator. Indicator of what? For how compatible we are. And Well, I don't mean to offend you, but just in case your answer is I cut someone into 12 parts or I strangled my Tinder date till he died, it's an indicator that I will immediately run away. Fair enough. Akari's interest in this guy increased. Maybe, just maybe, he could handle her story. So, do you want me to go first? I'll go first, although it's more like a crazy hobby of mine, not something I did just once so I could tell the story for the rest of my life. Color me interested. So, I love to kiss cats. That doesn't sound too crazy. I'm talking about lips-to-lips kissing, especially French. I love French kissing a cat. What? Her date responded without hiding his surprise. You never tried it? If you feel uncomfortable with kissing a male cat, you can always try doing it with a female one. Are you telling me you've kissed a female cat before? Both male and female. I'm pretty flexible. He didn't say anything, which was unsurprising, considering such secrets usually weren't revealed on a first date, or ever, for many people. It's not that bad, Here, let me tell you about the first time I French kissed my cat. It was around 14, an age where most people feel curious about many things, especially, sexual stuff. But I had no boyfriend, so I couldn't just ask someone to help me practice kissing. But I did have my biggest love at the time. Her name was Oren, and she was a beautiful orange cat with a gorgeous pair of shiny orange eyes. Her date still hadn't responded, so Akari continued. Seeing her beautiful eyes, I got an idea. I decided to borrow my mother's red lipstick and paint my lips red. It was a mess, but I was pretty satisfied with the results. I picked her up as usual, without her knowing. I quickly put my lips on hers. Of course, she clawed her way out of my grip, but in just that quick moment, I felt something weird. It's the same feeling you have when you ride the merry-go-round first time. No roller coaster would be a better comparison. After that, I started honing my skills, and now, even stray cats don't mind me kissing them. To her surprise, Akari noticed that her date hadn't left her alone in the cafe, unlike previous dates she'd told her story to. Are you crazy? The man asked with his eyebrows halfway to his hairline. Well, you did ask about the craziest thing I've ever done. Why? You're not interested in kissing a cat, even after listening to my story? God, no! I'm a dog person, for God's sake! Ha 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 ha! Oh ho ho ho! Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. She wrote that, although I need to interrupt Nary for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want me to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay, remember it has tea and ginger. Tea, ginger, and give me a sec. I'm gonna cheat. Coffee. Because I keep messing these up, so I'm going to do a walkthrough. Dirty, cheating Nary, doing crimes again. Coffee talk, werewolf remedy. Oh my god, you're giving it to me wrong. Tea, milk, and ginger, in that order. Gala's Fury remedy is called... Oh my god. Galahad! Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. I've made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You're done? I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Yeah, Freya, actually do your fucking work. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. Yes, Hyde was a bit of a jerk last time. Ah, 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 ah. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. Ah, ah, ah. Wait, Freya doesn't laugh like Hyde. That applies to you as well. Aw, come on! Me bullying my green-haired brat. Oh, new customer. Bailey's? Oh, fuck you, man. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hey,
How are you doing, Freya?
not good.
What's going on?
Mary was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary.
Sounds interesting. Ha ha ha. What's the problem with the story?
The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. I'm thinking this is what happened. Freya literally wrote this game. Hyde is the Count. Lily, Hyde is definitely the Count. Well, he's actually a Gerard Way looking motherfucker, like a mid-2000s emo scene kid. Also, he's a male model. He's a vampire who models for anti-aging cream. Which, you know, deceptive advertising.
Sounds pretty common so far.
Instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score.
What?
The score will determine which page you should go to.
That sounds more like a video game than a book.
I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience.
Huh?
With the help of my publisher, the kind of book may go mainstream. Just like the Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It's nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market.
That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya.
At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards.
What?
I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world, and that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist.
What did you say?
No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I've finished it, okay?
Alright.
As Neri said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher.
Fair enough. What's the story about, by the way?
You'll have to wait for it. I don't want to spoil the fun.
You say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything.
What do you want to drink tonight?
Ginger latte, if you know how to make it.
This art style is great. He wants Kahlua and coffee. Yeah, I know how to make a ginger latte. Coffee, ginger, milk. Here you go.
Thanks. Damn, this is good. This kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger.
We have here now is more than enough for me. I don't want to go mainstream. Fuck capitalism. Am I right, guys? Ah, fuck, in a half hour I'm gonna have to switch back over to evil. Good luck, y'all. Take care, Neri. Get better, Varnus. Please feel better. I hope you recover. I need a latte. A good one. Bye, Varnus. Okay, Lily, I'll make you a latte. Makes a latte. I write go fuck yourself in Lily's latte art. I'm kidding. I love you, Lily.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
By the way, how are you doing, Bailey's? Still busy with your last client?
Oh, I'm done with her.
Done? As in, you're dropping the project?
Ha! Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I've finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline.
I basically gave him Valentine's voice from Getting the Car Loser, but while Valentine is a fucking Giga Chad awesome guy, Bailey's is just a douchebag. Did she like it?
Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand.
So you finished your job by bullshitting her.
Ha! The finest bullshit, m'lady.
Fuck this guy!
The one survival skill every freelancer must have.
Are you working on anything right now?
No, I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters.
Oh. Like you and Lua?
Something like that.
By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know.
Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there?
You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in...
This fucking guy. I swear to God. This fucking guy. Ooh, spicy.
I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus.
Okay.
Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend, still following, and that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after.
Ooh, okay. Got it.
She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you would want to date.
Why?
I don't want to get into details. But this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too.
Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all.
Because it wasn't Lua, genius.
Huh?
Lua was my friend's girl.
Holy moly! This is getting sleazier, slimier. Bailey's is the kind of guy... Gumby hi! Bailey's is the kind of guy to say he liked a band before it was cool. Yeah, he is. He really is.
The other girl's name was... Let's just call her Rose.
Continue.
I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac.
That's a fake name you made up, right?
Yes! Now, will you let me continue without interruptions?
Douchebag!
So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then.
I'm gonna put up a banned for life sign with Bailey's face on it.
So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising.
What?
Cognac was sleeping with Rose.
Of course. Holy mother of moly!
I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face.
You what?
I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good.
Oh my.
Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf.
More like she begged Cognac.
Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship.
That was one hell of a story.
I know. Have you seen her by any chance?
Lua came by a few days ago.
How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts.
Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though.
With whom?
There was this male model.
A model?
I didn't think she was the type of girl.
To go out with a model.
Oh, they weren't together.
What were they arguing about?
Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion.
What did he say?
He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know,
What?
you're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her?
Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family.
Why would you say that?
Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad.
Imagine going to a coffee shop and telling the barista all of this. I mean, I own this coffee shop, okay? This isn't fucking Starfucks where I'm making minimum wage. I own this place. This is my fucking coffee shop.
You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know.
White people. White people jobs.
Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me I'd never be rich or successful.
All that because you chose an art degree?
You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua.
What do you mean?
They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country.
So his parents are Republicans. I mean, sympathy.
Accusing their religion of worshiping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family.
Whoa. I mean, come on. This is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family's racist.
Tell me about it. Lua's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Alright.
Gala, do you have something to say? Oh my god! Lua gets chewed out by Hyde? Bailey's gets chewed out by Gala. Perhaps you could give us a different perspective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story there, partner. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct?
Yeah, she's a succubus.
I see. Well, I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we don't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, you leave your family for her. Wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true?
They're gonna believe those things anyway, Gala.
I never thought of it that way before.
Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well, partner. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions, partner.
There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her.
It's easy for you to say that now. You don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change.
I mean, he's being nicer to Bailey's than Hyde was being with Lua. Hyde was kind of horrible to Lua. Meanwhile, Bailey's is, in a way, the one who kind of needs his ass kicked.
One day, you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card, partner.
We love each other. I'll be with her, whatever the circumstances may be.
You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work. Because life is full of storms, partner. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone.
There's no picture of Lua in the wiki. Aw, well, I guess I'll have to buy the game. Oh no, what a shame. You'll have to buy this wonderful game. Oh, hey, here you go. There's, oh, she's looking away now. She changed her picture. She had a swimsuit pic up there before. Look at fucking Bailey's picture. Fucking hipster bullshit. There's Gala. Here's Freya. My little brat. There's also Hyde. Here's the fucking bullied Lua a bit. Myrtle! Oh, who's her friend? Oh! She looks so cute. Look at her friend. Oh, that's a cosplayer! That's a cosplayer of the game that Myrtle made. Game programmer working on Full Metal Conflict. That person's cosplaying the hero. Rachel. The idol. Aqua! I love Aqua. I ship Aqua and Myrtle. Hendry and little Rachel. And we got Georgie. Whoa, that's deep.
We'll have each other, and that's enough for us.
Tell me, partner. The camera in the mirror, yep, that's a hipster. In black and white. In black and white. Like I'm so moody and dark and forlorn.
You have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance?
You'll need some.
What for?
Immortality is an elven privilege, but you lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill, because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. Screenshotting that. This is America. This is America. Thank you. I'm gonna get my true to life. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. That's a high probability they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. Shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I gotta go. I apologize for my intrusion.
No, thank you for your insight. I've gotta go too.
Wanna head out together?
Sure.
Thanks for the drink, Nary. And Freya.
Bye.
And then there was one. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. Look at that little brat smile. Lexi has that exact same smile in real life. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Alright, so, Marrakech. Fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. So, we gonna save. And we got 10 minutes, so we are gonna switch over to... We're gonna switch over to evil. I want one of those drinks. I have to take a mood stabilizer, and if I didn't have Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to take it. This game got real. It really fucking did. It really fucking did. Like, I couldn't make income even after I was on my... I got too old to stay on my parents' insurance. So, I got a lot of Medicaid. I got mood stabilizers and anti-anxiety, as well as like pain meds. And if I wasn't being supported by my parents' income, I'd be on the fucking street, because I need that shit to live. But if I'd literally, it costs like sell your organs kind of money. And also, there's a shortage on one of the mood stabilizers right now. So yay, that's fun. All right, now let's load up the Xbox game app. I mean, Xbox, because this is a Windows. I don't have... Well, actually, the Xbox... That's not true. The Xbox belongs to Lexi, though. It's not mine. Now let me edit my stream info really quick. Change it to evil. Just because I think this would be a good idea to, yeah, yeah. I have not had, what was it? What was the mood stabilizer thing I take? My anti-anxiety. I've been going without it for the past 2 weeks because there's a shortage right now, and the pharmacy I get it from has a backlog, and they haven't gotten any for a couple weeks now. So, I mean, at least it means I don't have to. I'm not spending money, but I'd like to have my anti-anxiety meds back, please, and thank you. That's my fake laugh. How'd that sound? All right. Evil. Time for some evil. Or just about it. I'm like still 10 minutes early. Whatever. Mm. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. You're all so nice and so cute. I love you all. All right. Game capture. Come on, game capture. Talk to me. Talk to me. Give me your name. Stella, won't you tell me your name? You know those lyrics make no sense. Stella, won't you tell me your name? Her name's Stella, my guy. What's that even from? Okay, for some reason, evil is not. Mm, it's like still grayed out. Hang on, I gotta fix this. Evil, please. Switch to evil. Why are you like this? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to restart the stream. One sec. I don't know what's wrong, but it's bad and I don't know how to fix it. It's not. Evil is currently not showing up as a game option. But hey, what would a stream be without Scuff? Hmm? So yeah, just be right back. One sec. Let me fix this.